What is going on, Fam Jam, and welcome to another Yeehaw or Hellnaw right here at Georgia. Today we are going to go visit Drumeo once again. We're going to Chad Smith again, and the reason is because this will be the first time he's listened to Bring Me the Horizon, so I'm very interested in this. Going as the Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer to Bring Me the Horizon. I want to see what he's able to do with this. Obviously an incredible drummer. Done one of his Drumeo videos on the channel already. Loved it. And that one was 30 Seconds to Mars. So this one is a bit of a different genre, a bit of a different intro into this. So I'm super excited. This is a 12-minute video, so it's longer than the usual Yeehaw or Hellnaw, but definitely wanted to check it out. So let's go ahead and dive on in. Fam Jam, let's go.
You're gonna give me another one? Oh, come on.
No. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Check this out.
Great song.
Bring Me the Horizon.
Who the f is that?
That's why we chose it.
Bring me the horizon. Here we go. Okay. Let's get back to shit that I know, okay?
Well, you're in luck because we're gonna do one more.
Here we go. Okay. What do you got?
So last time we gave you 30 Seconds to Mars, and clearly it wasn't difficult enough.
What the f was that?
That one.
So
You're gonna give
we
me
got
another
one more.
one? Oh, come on.
No. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Check this out.
What the fuck is your...
That's so hard without drums. How is he not exhausted? This is so much movement. It's insane. But he's killing it.
That wasn't so bad.
Wow.
No. I mean, I don't know if that's the approach at all, but it just seemed kind of like a good tribally thing would go with that.
Yeah. So
Love that he goes with a tribally thing where I'm sitting here going, so part of the lyrics sounds like a Skrillex type of EDM feel. Super interesting. Not a lot of the snare drum, a ton of toms, which is that tribal drum feel to it. And his legs never stopped. That was crazy.
do you know the band or the song? You recognize who that was?
Ministry?
No, good guess. Bring Me the Horizon.
Who the fuck is that?
That's why we chose it. That's Matt Nichols on drums.
Okay.
And we'll play the original right
Let
now.
me hear what he did. Something,
Yeah.
something good. Oh.
This is awesome.
I mean,
I
that
thought he
song
had
definitely
put a lot
needs.
more into it.
That's cool. I like that. What do they
It's
call
awesome.
it? New Horizon? What?
Bring Me the Horizon.
Bring me the. Bring me the horizon.
Figure we give you one that was maybe a little bit less emo.
It's some kind of emo thing. I don't know what the fuck it is. What is that? Wait. Yeah, no, that was cool.
Nice.
And cool, like, I mean, the drums are huge sounding.
Yeah.
That helps. But like, cool parts. Like, yeah, well orchestrated. Yeah.
Do you find with the Chili Peppers, are you, when you're coming up with parts, are they mostly coming up through just jamming, or are you orchestrating parts that you want to play on specific songs, or is it mostly just a jam?
When we come up with parts for Chili Peppers, a lot of it comes from improvisation. So we just get in a room, not much bigger than this, and we jam. You know, somebody starts a riff or a drum beat or whatever, and some songs come that way, come with a cool part, and everybody kind of looks at everybody like, pretty cool, and see if we can get something to go from there. But no, yeah, in general, there's not really one way that it comes, but somebody may bring an idea and thinking it's going to sound like this, and it ends up, you know, once you present it to the other guys in the band, it completely changes. An example of that would be on our Stadium Arcadium record, John had been listening to, I think, like a Public or maybe a Wu-Tang Clan or a Public Enemy record all weekend, and one of the prevalent beats on it was boom, 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 boom. That sounds good to this mic too. And he wrote the riff to Danny California. And he brought it into rehearsal, and he said, yeah, I got this thing, you know. And he did, he sang it, he went, yeah, the beat that I think, like, it's like boom, boom. And of course, my version sounds like, you know, so I play it and it sounds, all of a sudden it went from Wu-Tang to fucking Sweet Home Alabama. You know, but
Wow.
But what, you know, happens when, and it's not like, no, it has to be that, like, everyone's thing and what we do and how we do it is embraced, you know, it's great. There's no ego, we try everything. Even if we think it's gonna suck, you just try it, because sometimes when you're open to new ideas, it changes. Like, I'll play something and someone will suggest, what if you do it like this, or more toms, or what if it had less this, or whatever, and then I do my own version of it, and then that triggers them to play something different, and that may trigger the other person to play something different. So it's all part of the creative process that we've come to embrace and know that you have to be open to all different kinds of ways of having music, and there's nothing off the table. Anything you might think sounds like a lounge band playing bad jazz, or like, or you know, something funny or country sounding, whatever. Like, we always just try everything, because we're always trying to grow and change as a band and come up with new stuff. And at the end of the day, it always ends up sounding like us anyway. So that's how you can keep growing and challenging yourself as a musician and as a band, is to just keep trying anything. For a drummer, it's a great place to be in a band like that, where I feel I can do anything with Chili Peppers. We play all kinds of music, fast, slow, hard, medium, you know, whatever, loud, soft, and it's still us. So it's a very satisfying, you know, musical situation to be in. I'm grateful for that.
Very cool video, especially getting that, like, insight into how they write for Chili Peppers. That is super interesting. Definitely enjoyed his take on Bring Me the Horizon, who is a new band, I'd say, in the last 5 years that I've really grown to like. And I was like, there's not a ton of intense drum in that. There's some cool parts, like he said, but not intensity in that one. And he added a lot, and I like that he put a lot of emphasis on the toms, did a ton, like I said, his legs never stopped moving, and getting that kind of insight into his take on what that is, really cool. Like I said, I love these videos. It is an incredible idea, a wonderful way to create for Drumeo, and that channel, I think they do a wonderful job. It is super fun, very interesting. You get to see different aspects of your own musical catalog that you enjoy kind of mesh together. And then right there at the end, you got like 3 minutes of how they write Chili Peppers songs, which is also an incredible piece of, like, behind the scenes knowledge to get to know. But as far as the song, Yeehaw! I think the interpretation was great. Not to take anything away from the original song is fantastic, but there's also just a funness to know, hey, you play for the Chili Peppers, what are you going to do on Bring Me the Horizon? And then he plays it, and it's fantastic. It's super interesting to hear all the little idiosyncrasies, and then him going, oh, this needs a gong, boom, and doing everything like that. I love these videos. I love watching people create, and just artists use their mind, use their experience, use their knowledge, and come up with something new. It's really inspirational. It's really fun, and a little bit of nostalgia too. Because the Chili Peppers have been around since the early 90s, and they're fantastic. So getting to see a little bit of behind the scenes, I like the concept of the videos. Really, I've listened to Chili Peppers 20 years now, if not more than that. And what an insane thought process to know that Danny California came out of Wu-Tang Clan. That is hilarious. What a nugget of information right there. That's awesome. So absolutely a yeehaw. Yeehaw! give it a double. Why not? Absolutely. That was awesome. If you're not familiar with Drumeo or anything like that, go check those out. The link is in the description below to that specific video. You can check it out for yourself. Rewatch it. I tried not to interrupt you a ton, but I know I did. So if you want to watch it without me interrupting you, I understand that. That link is in the description. Go check out Drumeo. Go check out Chili Peppers. Go check out Bring Me the Horizon. It's all different types of content that you can watch and enjoy. I think you'll enjoy it, especially if you liked this video. Just before you head out, do me one favor, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way YouTube will let you know when I upload new music. And let me know if you guys like this kind of stuff. I love this approach to a video. I love what they do and how they create, and that's why I wanted to share it with you guys every time I watch one. That it's fun to me. It's super interesting. You get a little bit of music theory in it, and then you can understand the way that music can change just by who's interpreting it, who's creating what's going on, and how they go about their own job, which is, I mean, yeah, it's their job, but it's pretty incredible. And to see how they create. So getting that kind of behind the scenes look, knowing how they go about their way of figuring things out, and seeing what they would do in a different genre is super cool to me. So if you enjoy this, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys. I see the comments, I see the likes, all the views. You guys are fantastic. We are on the way to 100K in 2025, and that's all because of you. Thank you guys so much. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate each and every one of you, and we will see y'all next time. Have a fantastic day. I'm out.